Welcome to the latest episode with our new Thurgau travel podcast. Today with me, our most successful floorball coach for a youth team in floorball Thurgau history and Thurgau travel CEO Dani Pauli. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
And most known for his questionable fishing skills and also tried to play some floorball, Oskari Felden.
Thank you.
Yeah, I already mentioned it. You both have a connection to the same sport, to floorball, and that's why we're here today. Because floorball Thurgau, which you representing as well as the goalkeeper of the men's team here in Weinfelden, and now you're also ambassador for Thurgau Travel. What's the story behind that connection, Dani?
Yeah, well, Floorball Thurgau was a very early passion of me. I mean, not the club itself, but the sport. I started floorball right after my gymnastics artistic career, right after I turned 12 years old, and then started on with being a player. And it started as a quite small hobby, and then full-fledged. I was practicing 5 times a week, and having a great time also during my youth until my mid-20s. I played for Floorball Thurgau.
And you were actually my coach when I was a kid.
Yes, that's another story. Everyone that plays a little bit and has not so much talent as Oskari, for example, they are being asked to become coach. So in the hope that they are better coaches than player. So I did that. I followed that call, and that's why I also was at some point the coach of Marco, and was responsible for 1 or 2 seasons for the under 18 Floorball's team.
Yeah, most successful
very nice experience.
Team ever.
Very nice experience as well.
And you're not here because you're fishing, because I already mentioned maybe that's not the biggest success so far, but now you play in Weinfelden for Floorball Thurgau and are goalkeeper and originally from Finland. That's why we're talking English, because my Finnish is not that good.
Yeah, I have heard your Finnish. It's getting better all the time, and also I try to learn German more and more. But yeah, English is good for now, and this is my first season now here in Switzerland, and it has been really good for now. Like 3 months living here and playing and also working. It has been a good combination, and also it's nice that we are doing this now, and also that we have found like a supporter of this whole experience for me also. So yeah, it's for now everything is going good, and excited for the future also, like working side and floorball side also.
You said you learning German. What is the latest word, or what do you already learn?
The numbers is the latest one, but I think
you actually learned that. Tell us the story how you learned the numbers.
We were watching in the office lunchtime. We were watching bachelor German program. So there is like the ages. So then the other workers are asking me, "Hey, what's that number?" And then I have to learn it. But yeah, and then I think everyone's favorite is Schaffe. Was that I learned in...
that is very important to know that.
I learned it in the raclette stand with the team, so there we had to work hard. And
during Vega in Weinfelden. Perfect. And now you're both sitting here because you're not only an ambassador for Floorball Thurgau, but also for Thurgau Travel. That's quite a new thing. Thurgau Travel and Floorball Thurgau, this connection came up just in front of this season.
Yes, yeah. Even though the responsible guys for sponsoring of Floorball Thurgau approached me already many times, and but I thought now it's the right time. I haven't been as a spectator in the watching games. I haven't been that much there, so they thought, if you are sponsor, I'm pretty sure you will be more in the hall watching the actual games. And so we did. We had conversations and also tried to if there is anything that might match, and it does. Not even because, not solely because we want to have a good story together, but also we have or I have history with Floorball Thurgau. It basically gave me a lot as a young person. I had a nice team. We didn't only play floorball, and friendships also last until today. And this is something I would like to support, that also other people can also have that experience. Yeah.
And you share like 50% of the name. So Thurgau Travel and Floorball Thurgau is the connection for sure.
Yeah, Thurgau is usually it has been the underdog role, and so but Floorball Thurgau is very successful, and it shows. Or I'm very proud to partner up with another institution or club that comes from a small place but does big things nationwide. So this is also what I think is a nice story that we can share. That yeah.
Now you have an ambassador, Finnish goalkeeper.
Yes. So what I didn't get, or what hit me, is the introduction of Marco. So he said you're a questionable fishing guy. Tell me more about that.
Yeah. I like fishing a lot, and I have a few friends that are also really, I don't know, passionate with the fishing, and we have started maybe a few years ago. Started to go more fishing, and then it was just in the first place. It was just a little joke when I was before once in the podcast with like a sports podcast after the season, and they asked me that what's my like target fish, and I said one fish, and then my friend straight away texted me, "Hey, you never got the fish, and you can't say it in the podcast." And I was like, "Yeah, sorry, but I had to say something." But yeah, as I told like maybe earlier to Marco that usually it's like, hey, we go to the fishing shop before the fishing trip, and now we need this yellow baits or something, and then we don't get any fish, and then after it was the brown maybe next time. And it's like but it's a good hobby, and you get to be outside, and I like it that way. But not the best one maybe.
Is there a fishing river cruise?
No, for me it's also just a hobby. I happened to have made the patent 2 years ago, but I guess I'm as unsuccessful as you.
And it's not that easy.
Yeah, and it needs time and really a lot of like patience, which I don't have. It's just it's really hard for me to be a good fishing guy. So
it's not only about the catch; it's the whole experience. Sitting there, having good conversation with friends, and having a drink or whatever. I mean, that's quite comparable to a river cruise, where the whole experience is the thing, and not only getting from A to B, because then there are faster ways to travel. So maybe fishing and your river cruises have something in common. Did you already went to a river cruise?
No.
Which one will you suggest, Oskari, maybe to start?
Yeah, well, most of our departures go from Basel, so go from there. I mean, you can also fly to Porto and go from there if you have time. That's no problem for us. So you're invited to that too.
Thank you.
But yeah, start with our main port, which is Basel, and from there now, since Christmas season starts, is a very good idea to go on a river cruise and settle down before the big rush for presents and everything else is going on, or for aperos, or in your case, like playing for the national team.
Yep. Yeah, sounds good.
So very welcome on our vessels.
Thank you.
Are you more like when you go on holiday, more like city trip guy, or do you prefer beach vacation?
No, I'm kind of maybe both. Before I was like, I'm the beach vacation guy, but now more and more like I like also like a city vacation. But last summer we went to Italy, and it was relaxed and only like a laying down holiday, and I really enjoyed it. So maybe I'm getting older, so maybe the beach holiday
How old are you again?
Growing. It's not important. One of the oldest in the team, so now I feel like but 25 is not that old still.
I heard average age is 22, 23.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're the youngest team in the league. Yeah. by far, I guess. Yeah.
Yep.
What about
Very
your
nice.
perfect river cruise destination?
Yeah, I've just been on the Mekong. We recently could do a Christianing cruise that was basically last year, and this year we followed up and did the part where the vessel cruises through Cambodia. Yeah, very nice experience being on something what we also creatively started, and we did plan the vessel. We also did everything, the financing and the building around that. And so it's good to see what you actually deliver, because that's something in our job we usually don't see that much. We create nice experiences, authentic journeys, and there is something you got to experience and you need time. It's not that you produce a product which is haptic. And yeah, that's very nice to see always. And it always makes me quite humble to see these people from Cambodia. They don't have that many things as we do. Quality of life is a little lower, even though they don't have, they really don't have that much, and are very, very happy, and also, just grateful for being alive. Yeah. That's something I really like about our trips that go to the Far East. Yeah.
Yeah.
And have you ever been in that region of the world?
No, not really. I think for now, actually, latest trip, little more further away was in China, and but it was just we were playing floorball, so we didn't see that much. Of course, we a little bit went to the city and saw something, but yeah, it was a good trip, with the floorball side also. But yeah, I haven't been on those more exotic maybe places, but yeah, it would be really nice.
Well, then happy to invite you there too.
Yeah. If I have more
I know
time,
your schedule is tough.
Yeah.
But do you? How do you get along with all these commitments? You work for Fruit Juicer. You have commitments for practicing. You also sit now here. How do you do that?
Yeah. Sometimes there is a little bit more of doing, but I think I still it's really manageable, and I have always trained almost twice a day, or always training. So it's for me still also floorball is a little bit more job now, but it has always been a hobby for me. So in the evening I go to the training. It doesn't bother me. It's hey, this is nice. I can go sweat a little bit, and but for some, I think hardest part is when someone is asking, hey, do you want to come to the river cruise or do something fun? Then usually it's oh, let me see if I have a weekend, and there is no weekend. So
okay.
So maybe that's the hardest part. But the everyday life is pretty easy and manageable. And I will be working during the day, and then the evening is the training, and sometimes morning training. But of course it takes time. But usually it's pretty manageable. But sometimes you have to just say no to some nice things or nice trips. But I think still there is always a time for those also.
In your case, it's your teammates, they have 3 or weekends off during some national team breaks, but then you go back to Finland or go to Sweden to play for the national team. So you have even less space in your schedule to fill with weekend off going to Italy or something.
Yeah. But I always also thought that I have gotten so much from floorball also that if I have to be one weekend somewhere playing and doing the thing I like, and then it's not a sacrifice for me. It's I'll just do it, and I hope it. I have to do it more and more, and I get to do it as long as I could, and I don't see it if there's a party and I cannot go because of the game, then it's then it's not a sacrifice for me, because if I wouldn't want to do it, then I would not do it, and it's just simple.
Maybe you can go right after a game against Basel, because when you're already there, then you can
It's not
just
far.
take the
Yeah.
rest
take off. And there are some like 3-day trips.
Yes.
And then you will
Yeah.
be back on Monday, maybe.
Sounds good.
Something like that.
But I know how you may feel, and maybe if there is an advice, then just don't squeeze everything in the small season break, because you never know. I mean, at some point things get different, and so having priorities is very good, but also to have like certain times where you can switch off.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
But maybe you can switch off in the fruit juicer office. I don't know. So.
yeah.
More or less.
More or less, yeah.
What things from your active sports floorball career did you, or were you able to bring with to the business role? You're the CEO of the company. So are there things you can compare to like a floorball or sports mindset or daily routine?
Yeah, I think there is a lot of things, and first and foremost is I may happen to be the CEO, which is the guy that is at the end responsible, but it's also much more important to have a good team, so that everyone has a role, everyone knows his responsibilities, and this is what is very important to acknowledge, that in the end it's the team that makes it or not. So, also in river cruise business, things may go wrong in like a very short amount of time. So, doing things right under pressure is also something. I mean, not as quickly as in floorball, because there you have like milliseconds to decide left or right corner at some point. But it's also that keeping calm under pressure, which is a very nice, say, ability that you may gain from sports, I think. Yeah.
Which role can you compare like to on the ship to the goalkeeper? I mean, the goalkeeper has a special role inside the team. It's a team sport, but in some way you're also
of course,
by yourself,
more
and you
like
have to deal with yourself.
Yeah. I don't know what kind of roles there is on the ships, but
well, there's many roles, but if I had to think about one role, it would probably be the guy that is standing at the gangway. Gangway is usually the start and the end of the trip of the journey, and this is also it has also some similarities. Without the goalkeeper, you can't start a match, or usually you shouldn't. It helps to have him until the end of the play too.
Sometimes you get pulled before the end when you need to score. Like you have to make some extra meters.
Yeah. And then gangway is also where things might go wrong, and then because passengers may just fall off, or it's maybe a little bumpy, and so it's always good to have one in the back that basically protects the people. And this is also, I think, what applies to a goalkeeper nowadays. All 5 guys in front of you may have made a mistake, and then you can, in the end, be the guy that saves the team.
You have to make the last save.
Which is a nice, but also at some point, it may also weigh a bit of a weight to have that responsibility.
Yeah, of course, there's some pressure, but I think if you're starting to more play with the team, and then we have always talked with our teams that, hey, there's 6 guys, there's not only 5 guys, 6 guys, and if 5 guys make the mistake there and the goalie is the last one, or when the goalie makes the mistake, someone can still a little help or give the pat on the back, or but it's just always the guys on the field that can make the difference.
There's one, like it's maybe a coincidence or we don't know, but you brought your jersey with you.
Oh yeah.
And we already mentioned that Floorball Thurgau and Thurgau Travel is the perfect match. And I think before the partnership was set, we designed the jersey, and I think it's just next to.
Also here.
Yeah, it's somewhere next to the number. There's a Howley. written on the shirt,
Your name is here.
which is actually your name.
Yes.
And also the short form for the Paul Reinhardt Halle, which is the sports stadium you play.
Yeah.
So your name is also on every jersey of these guys.
I hope that can only be helpful.
Yeah. I'm sure it's helping.
Maybe you should join them as well and show your skills in floorball.
Well, that's maybe 20 years too late.
Yeah, might be.
But I think how many penalties do you think will you score on 10 attempts?
Ooh, on 10 attempts? Well, there's new rules, right?
You can do everything.
You can pull back the ball and everything. It's not allowed to step back, right?
Yeah.
Okay. See, it's a long time ago since I was last playing, and
I don't even know the rules. It's changing
you just
so
have
much.
to catch the ball.
Yeah.
Well, we can basically make a bet. So if I score 1, I get something from you. And this is something I would dare to say. I score once.
1? That's not.
He's a world famous.
He's
a world famous.
He's world champion.
So, and I happen to be just the guy that had floorball
You
stick
were
in
my
hand
coach. Hey,
20,
come on.
20 years ago, and so I would confidently say that I will score once out of 10 attempts against Oskari.
Yeah.
We should come back to that maybe when there's a little bit more space than in this studio. But we definitely will come back to that. Maybe last question: what do you wish or should people feel when they go on a river cruise with Thurgau Travel? What is your wish that they experience?
Ooh, that's a big question, but also actually very simple to say. Just that they have a good time and can relax and go home and say that was a very nice journey, that I felt that I, as a guest, was very welcomed.
And what about you when they come to a Floorball Thurgau game? What should they experience? What should their experience looks like or feels like?
I hope first of all they see a win. Of course, we want to win the games. But I would say that just that they feel entertained after the game. I think it's a big part of the thing that if you're just playing boringly, I win 1-0. I think the people, of course, they want to see the club winning, but they want to see entertaining games and a lot of happening and good saves, good goals, good passes like these. They come to see the players that are skilled and training all the time to be more skilled. So I would hope that they see the skills of the individuals, and then also how we are building the individuals to be a team, and we have some system that they could maybe see, hey, they're trying to do this, and it just doesn't look like a complete mess. So so I would hope that they're entertained.
Yeah, well, that's very important what you say at the last sentence. It's entertainment. And don't forget the joy. They come for seeing you guys having joy on the field.
Yep.
And if it is a win, it's great. And I think they would still be supportive even if you don't win.
Yep. Yeah. I hope so.
So we're looking forward for an entertaining season.
Yes.
And next time we see you both on the floorball, in Floorball Hall, or on a cruise ship.
Or at CrossFit practicing together, I see you can still get a little more muscles.
Yeah. I would say we can try also CrossFit.
So first the Floorball challenge, and if you lose, then you have your personal coach for CrossFit.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I would actually do that. Yeah.
Sounds
good.
like a perfect plan. Thank you very much that you both were here today.
Yeah.
And see you next time.
Thanks, guys, for having me.
Thank you.
All right. See you. Bye-bye.
Good.